So I used to be the most inconsistent person when it comes to going to the gym. Every New Year's that would roll around, I'd be telling myself, I'm gonna start fresh this time, I'm gonna stick to the plan, and guess what?
It would never happen.
I'd always make the same goal. I'd stick to it for a few days or a week, and before you know it, I'd end up giving up. And then one day I would just skip, and then that one day would turn into the rest of the year, and before you know it, I had
completely given up.
But now I go to the gym 6 days a week and I absolutely love it, and the gym has quite literally changed my life. So I thought I would share with you guys some tips on how to become that gym girly and how to get into a consistent routine. So a few things of what I wish I knew when I was a beginner in the gym is that wanting to get into shape isn't just something you do for a few weeks or a few months. It becomes a lifestyle. You want to find out your why, and why is it important to you? Is it important because you want to focus on your mental health, your physical health, overall want to get fitter and stronger, or you want a hobby and you just want to feel a bit better about yourself? Now, it's easy to sit back and go, I don't have the motivation, I don't have the time, I don't know where to start, and then just completely write it off. But if it is something that you really want to do, then even taking 20 minutes out of your day can make such a huge difference. Not only to your body, but to your mind. So you want to figure out your why. You might be one of those people who you don't see results straight away, so it makes you want to give up. But that's when you have to realise that becoming healthy and getting fit isn't just something that happens overnight. It is a lifestyle. And sometimes building these habits to get into this lifestyle can take time. But the main thing you want to focus on is just taking each day as it comes. Stop trying to think about the end goal and think about the goal that's in front of you. You really want to be seeing the gym as a priority and not a chore. So you want to make it as fun as possible. Once you start seeing the gym as a priority, or even getting into that routine, chances are you'll stop making excuses and you'll just go. Gym anxiety. I know exactly how scary it can be. The thought of the gym. This is coming from somebody who used to drive to the gym. I used to sit in the car for half an hour, be too scared to go in because the thought was so scary to me, going in there, not having a clue and feeling like everybody was going to judge me. But now I've realised that nobody actually cares that you're in there. Everyone is in there to better themselves. It all starts with you just going. Try out different gyms before you buy. Now I find this to be a really important one because so many gyms have such different vibes. Of course they have different equipment, different layouts, different vibes overall, and it's important to find which gym works best for you. So definitely check out a few different gyms, because the worst thing would be is that you buy a membership for a gym before you've even been, you get to the gym, you don't like it, and then that puts you off going, but you still continue paying for that membership every month, but you're not using it. At least if you go and view a gym before you sign up to a contract, you know exactly what you're getting and you'll know whether you'll feel comfortable in there or not. And trust me, feeling comfortable in the gym isn't something which will happen overnight. I'll be completely honest with you. It will take time. Something else I've realised, right, is there's this whole big persona
about scary gym bros.
Now, you go into the gym and you might see all of these guys. It is mainly guys in the weight section and the dumbbell area. And you see these people lifting all these heavy weights and it can feel scary and intimidating. I used to feel like that. I used to be so scared to go in the dumbbell zone. I'd be like, nope, I'm just going to go stick to cardio today because there's no way I'm going over there. But then, as time went on, I realised that literally just people. They're in there to better themselves, or they're in there to have 2 hours out of their day where they're just escaping reality. They're putting their headphones on, lifting heavy bits of metal and just getting on with their day. And then before you know it, you end up talking to everyone in the gym and you're like, they're not scary, they're so chill. There's been so many times where I'm literally sat there struggling to get a rep and they come running over and they're like, oh, it's fine, I'll help you, you know? Like this whole big persona of these scary gym bros, it really doesn't exist. Everyone can be so lovely in the gym. Also, you want to avoid gym peak times. Now, this varies on different gyms, but usually it's from 6 p.m. till 8 p.m. Now, this is the time, of course, where everybody finishes work, they finish school. It is crazy busy. Sometimes you're queuing up to try and get a machine or use a piece of equipment. Of course, this can be such a daunting, scary thing. You go in and the gym is absolutely packed. You don't know what to do. So, of course, it's going to make you just want to go home and give up. So, at least if you have an hour in your day where you know the gym isn't going to be too busy, you can go in, everything's going to be available that you want to use, and you can just crack on with what you're going to do. Even if that's having a dumbbell only workout, you pick up your dumbbell, you find a nice quiet spot in the corner of the gym, and you're just going to go in the corner and mind your own business, do your workout, you'll feel a lot better. I cannot express this enough. You want to have a plan when you enter the gym. Now, this could be in your head, this could be on your phone, this could be in the form of videos online. And the main reason I say this is because having a plan and an idea of what you want to do when you enter the gym can be so much easier than just walking in, not having a clue, looking at all the equipment and just thinking, this is too much. I'd also recommend training different muscle groups each session. At least that way you know exactly what you're training, and your muscles will also have time to recover in between the days that you don't train them. For example, I do a push-pull leg split. On a Monday, it would be shoulders, chest and triceps. Tuesday would be back and biceps, Wednesday would be legs, and I'd repeat. And then I would do core and cardio on a Saturday. By the way, if you're someone who's looking for a plan, I have just launched my 90-day confidence cut challenge. I'm an online coach where I help people lose weight and achieve their fitness goals. I've created this 90-day confidence cut challenge because I know all it takes is 3 months to see true results that will last. Not only have I found this with myself, but it's worked for so many of my clients too. You can have a custom workout plan that's been tailored to you and your goals, so at least you can enter the gym knowing exactly what you're doing. There's also videos for every single exercise on my app, so you know exactly what to do. And this could be super helpful if you're trying out an exercise you've never done before. So I will leave a link in the description below for you guys to check that out. The next tip would be you want to wear comfortable clothes. Now, this could be a hoodie, a pair of shorts, a pair of Crocs, whatever it is you want to wear, just make sure that you feel comfortable because that will help you so much when you enter the gym for the first time. For me, when I first started, I used to wear a hoodie, have my hood up every time, baggy joggers, I'd have my body completely covered just because that's how I felt and that's what worked for me. But honestly, no one really cares what you wear. I went to the gym today and I had a full hoodie on and joggers, so not much has really changed. That's what I feel comfortable in, so as long as you wear something that makes you feel comfortable, that's all that matters. Just keep reminding yourself that we all have to start somewhere. You can't compare your day 1 to someone's day 365. Now, those people that you see in the gym that might look really muscly, really toned and look like they've been doing it for ages, remember, they had to start somewhere. You're not going to know unless you try. It doesn't have to be as scary as you think. You will never regret a workout. I have never regret a workout. Yes, there has been days when I've been so tired, I haven't wanted to go, but even when I've gone for 10-15 minutes and I've just done the best I can, I always come out of the gym feeling 100 times better than I did when I entered. So you will never ever regret a workout. Trust me. You have to remember that this is a journey. You just have to keep showing up. One of my favourite quotes is you don't have to see the whole staircase, just the first step. And this is so true. You can't expect to see results overnight. It's all about putting the effort in to be able to get you to the destination. Just keep showing up because I can promise you every day is going to get easier. You're going to start enjoying it. You'll probably end up meeting people in the gym that share the same mindset as you. As time goes on, it will become a less intimidating place and you actually might start looking forward to it. When I look back at the person who I used to be and I had all of these struggles and I had no clue where to start and I just had an image in my head of what I wish I could be like. If that girl could see me now, she'd probably cry. This is why I'm sharing all of this with you guys, because I just want to try and help as many people as I can. I know exactly how it feels to be in your shoes, to not know where to start, to have this whole big anxiety but also have this dream of wanting to create this lifestyle but not knowing how to get there. So that's why I'm so glad you're here. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. You can also follow my Instagram and my TikTok. I'll also leave those linked below, where I post every day to try and help motivate you guys and inspire as many of you as I can. And I believe in you. You've got this. Now go smash the gym.